Today we are going to start chapter 25, probability, which is one of the most interesting and easiest chapter of your maths book. For your class, it's easy, but when you will go in class 11th and 12th, it will be very conceptual and it will be very difficult also that time. But now it is very easy. Today we have to study about probability. Do you know what's meaning of probability? The Hindi meaning of probability is प्रायिकता. Probability is nothing but the study of possibility. In day-to-day life, we use the word most probably it may rain, most probably he may come. most probably ज़्यादातर चांस है कि बारिश हो सकती है, ज़्यादातर चांस है कि वह आ सकता है. So these are the words of probability. Do you know? In probability, we use some of the terms like experiment, random experiment, event, sure event, impossible event. So let me explain all these terms one by one. Firstly, there is a term experiment. What? Experiment. What is this? Do you know? We can tell about experiment, a process whose outcomes are well defined. A process whose outcomes are well defined is called an experiment. For example, when you will toss a coin, the outcomes will be head or tail, which is well defined. When you will throw a die, the outcomes will be either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, which are also well defined. So experiments, we can tell outcomes of experiment are well defined. After experiment, there is our random experiment. Random experiment. What is this random experiment? It's very important word for finding the probability of an event. Random experiment, the experiment whose outcomes cannot be predicted, is known as random experiment. मतलब कि वैसे एक्सपेरिमेंट जिसकी आउटकम्स को आप प्रिडिक्ट नहीं कर सकते हो. Means when I will toss a coin with 100% guarantee, you cannot tell that what will come on the top face, head or tail. When I will throw a die with 100% guarantee, you cannot tell it will come 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. There's equal chances of occurrence of each the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So tossing a coin, throwing a die are example of random experiment. So about random experiment, we can write outcomes. Outcomes can't be predicted. मतलब इसके आउटकम्स का आप भविष्यवाणी नहीं कर सकते कि व्हाट नंबर विल कम with 100% guarantee. That may come or may not. Got it? After random experiment, there is a term sample space. Sample space. You know what is this term sample space? The total number of possible an event or an experiment is nothing but sample space. The total number of possible outcomes. So about sample space we can write total. No, the set of total numbers. The set of total number of possible outcomes of an experiment is nothing but a sample space. For example, if I will talk what is the sample space when a coin is tossed? जब एक सिक्का को उछाला जाता है तो सैंपल स्पेस क्या होगा? तो what are the possible outcomes when a coin is tossed? It can be head or tail. So when a coin is tossed, the set of sample space will be head comma tail. What is the sample space when two coins are tossed simultaneously? Then a coin are tossed 2 times. Then in that case the sample space will be what? Head or head tail or tail head or tail tail. Okay. So in the first case number of elements in sample space is 2 and in the second case number of elements in sample space is 4. This is how we will find sample space of an event. When a die is thrown, the sample space will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When a die is thrown, this will be the set of sample space. The number of elements in sample space will be 6. When 2 dice are thrown, what? When 2 dice are thrown simultaneously, then sample space will be equal to 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, like that. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 6, and so on. We will proceed it. It will be in the last row. It will be 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. Got it? And in this case, the number of elements in sample space will be 36. Got it? This is how we find sample space of an event or an experiment. I think you are absolutely able to understand this. After sample space, we have to understand about equally likely events. What? Equally likely outcomes. Equally likely outcomes. You know, the experiment or the event in which there is equal chances of occurrence of each number. For example, when I will toss a coin, the chances of coming head and tail is equal. So tossing a coin is an equally likely outcome. After that, when I will toss, when I will throw or roll a die, the chances of coming the number 1 or number 2 or number 3 or number 4 or number 5 or number 6 on the top face of the die are equal. So it's example of equally likely event. But suppose there are 10 red balls and 3 blue balls in a bag. If I will tell you to take out a ball from the bag, in that case the chances of getting red ball will be maximum, because in the bag the number of red ball is maximum. So that is not the case of equally likely event. So I think you are able to understand. Equally likely events, in equally likely events the chances of occurrence of each element is same. Got it? After this, we have to understand about an event. What is an event? It also plays a very important role in mathematics. Do you know each outcomes of random experiment? What? Each outcomes of random experiment is nothing but an event. For example, when you will toss a coin, the sample space will be 8, 10, and the possible outcomes is head or tail. So getting head or tail is nothing but an event. When you will roll a die, then sample space will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this case, getting 1 or getting 2 or getting 3 or getting 4 or getting 5 or getting 6 is nothing but an event. So I think you are absolutely able to understand about event. Got it? After that, we have to understand how to find probability of an event. So probability of an event is equal to, there is a formula that probability of an event is equal to number of outcomes favorable to E upon total number of possible outcomes. Got it? So suppose I am considering let the event be E, then probability of the event E will be equal to number of elements favorable to event E upon total number of elements in the sample space. And this is the formula for finding the probability of an event E. Got it? For example, if I will consider suppose there is a question, find the probability of getting an even number when a die is rolled. मतलब कि किसी डाई को रोल किया जाता है तो आपको इवन नंबर आने की प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालना है. तो सॉल्यूशंस you will write when a die is rolled, then जब एक डाई को रोल किया जाता है then sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it? It means that number of elements in sample space is 6. After that, relate E, B and event Therefore, set E will be, now you choose even number from this sample space, like it is 2, then 4, then 6. So, number of elements in event is equal to 3. So, finally you can write probability of the event, that is P E is equal to AB upon NS, and that is 3 upon 6, which is 1 upon 2. So percentage of getting an even number is 1.2 multiply 100, that is 50% chance of getting an even number when a die is rolled. Got it? So I think you are able to understand the basic concepts of probability. Okay, let me discuss one more thing, that what is impossible event. What is impossible event? Impossible event. Do you know? Impossible event. Suppose I am telling that find the probability of getting a number greater than 7 when a die is rolled. जब एक डाई को रोल किया जाता है तो 7 से बड़ा नंबर आने का प्रोबेबिलिटी आपको फाइंड करना है. तो एक डाई को रोल किया जाएगा तो द नंबर विल बी ईदर 6 or less than 6. No chances of getting a number greater than 7. So here the probability will be 0. So in impossible event we can tell if probability of an event is equal to 0, it means that the event, that is E, is an impossible event. Impossible event. After that we have to understand about sure event. What? Sure event or certain event. Sure event, but it's also known as certain event. For example, I am telling that find the probability of number less than 7. Find the probability of number less than 7 when a die is rolled. जब एक डाई को रोल किया जाता है तो 7 से छोटा आने वाले नंबर का प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालना है. So when a die is rolled, there will be 6 possibilities of getting number less than 7. So here, if I will talk about probability of the event, it will be 1. So we can tell if the probability of an event is 1, then the event is sure, certain. Then E is sure or certain event. Got it? One thing let me tell you, one thing more let me clear from here, that the probability of occurrence plus non-occurrence is always equal to 1. Okay? Probability of occurrence plus non-occurrence is always equal to 1. For example, if I am telling that let E be an event of getting head when a coin is tossed, then probability of E will be 1 upon 2. And I am telling that let E dash be an event of not getting head, then probability of not getting head will be also 1 upon 2. Probability of not getting head means probability of getting tail. So probability of not getting head, that is P E bar, is equal to 1 upon 2. So here we can take probability of occurrence, that is P E, plus probability of non-occurrence, that is P E dash, is equals to 1. And this is a very important formula. Probability of occurrence plus probability of non-occurrence is equal to 1. Got it? And one thing let me clear that the probability of any event cannot be less than 0 and cannot be greater than 1. मतलब कि किसी भी इवेंट का प्रोबेबिलिटी 0 से ना तो छोटा हो सकता है ना 1 से बड़ा हो सकता है. It means that the probability of an event lies between 0 and 1. So you can take that probability of an event is always less than equal to 1 and greater than equal to 0. If probability of an event is 0, it is impossible event, and if the probability of an event is 1, then it is sure or certain event. So I think you are able to solve all the questions of probability except the questions of playing card. In the next videos, I will explain all the concepts regarding playing card. I will show how to recognize all the cards of a playing card. Okay, so thank you. Have a nice day.